Picture this. You're sitting in a cafe, a cup of coffee in front of you, steam curling up like it owns the table. Sunlight hits the surface just right, and for a moment, the world slows down. She looks up from her phone, casually smiles and asks, "So, are you cool with my weekend plans?" You nod, flash a smile, and say, "Of course, whatever you want." She smiles back. The coffee cools, life goes on. Nobody yells, nobody storms out. Everything seems fine. Except it's not. Something shifted. Tiny, almost invisible. Like losing a single point in a game you didn't even know you were playing. That micro shift? That's the whole story. We grow up hearing the same advice over and over. Be the nice guy. Don't argue. Stay agreeable. Avoid friction at all costs. On paper, it sounds reasonable, peaceful, non-confrontational, safe. But here's a truth most people won't say out loud. Always saying yes doesn't make you strong, attractive, or respected. It doesn't make you safer. It makes you weaker, less visible, less trusted. This isn't opinion. It's psychology. When someone can calmly say no, their brain sends a signal: stability. Stability looks like predictability. Predictability looks like safety. And safety builds trust. The guy who agrees to everything, he signals the opposite, that he doesn't fully trust his own judgment. And when you don't trust yourself, others don't trust you either. Let's make this real with a few examples, because theory without a scene is boring. First scenario, he lets her meet her ex for closure. He doesn't like it, but he reasons that avoiding drama is maturity. No fireworks, no scandal, but silently, something dies. He becomes a footnote. Respect fades. The relationship doesn't explode. It quietly shrinks. Second scenario, he always lets her pick the restaurant, the movie, the weekend plans. He thinks he's being easygoing. Over time, she doesn't feel led. She doesn't feel challenged. She doesn't feel grounded. She doesn't leave because he's mean. She leaves because he's absent. Absent emotionally. Absent in direction. Absent in presence. Niceness disguised as absence. Third scenario. I tried being Mr. Yes once. Worst experiment ever. Did it make me lovable? No. Did it make me present? No. I became background noise. A doormat isn't unattractive because it's weak. It's unattractive because it has no edges, no shape, no boundaries. Boundaries create trust. Boundaries create polarity. And polarity fuels attraction. Now, flip to modern dating. On apps, the guy who agrees with everything often gets ghosted. The guy who says, "I prefer hiking to clubbing," or "Friday works better than Saturday," gets the date. Why? Because he's real. Calm, honest disagreement creates polarity. Polarity creates curiosity. Curiosity creates attraction. When I say no, I don't mean become a jerk. I'm not selling alpha fantasy. I'm not telling you to fight over everything or weaponize your boundaries. The goal is balance. The goal is clarity. You don't dominate. You don't disappear. You simply make choices that reflect who you are. Small boundaries build massive trust. Saying, "I can't do that tonight," or "I'd rather have pizza than pasta," or "I need an hour to myself," isn't selfish. It's honest. It's consistency. And consistency is magnetic. It tells the other person silently, "You can rely on me because I rely on myself." Here's a simple playbook you can start tomorrow. First, start small. Pick one situation where you usually say yes out of habit and flip it. Say no calmly, no drama, no explanation needed beyond what's honest. Watch how the energy in the room changes. Second, voice a preference, not to control, not to punish, but to be real. I'd rather do X tonight. Join me? Is just as kind as whatever you want. It's honesty, not rigidity. Third, protect a personal boundary. Gym time, friend time, alone time. Stick to it without apology. Not to punish the relationship, but to add shape to your life. Boundaries define you. Boundaries communicate reliability. Here's the paradox. Saying no can actually pull people closer. When someone knows where you stand, they feel safer. They know you won't melt under pressure. They know you'll be present when it matters. That's the foundation of depth. Not constant approval, not endless agreement. Culture lies to us. Approval does not equal love. Being liked by default does not equal respect. Respect equals love. People stay for reliability, not for perpetual compliance. Now, if you're worried about being labeled selfish, listen closely. Selfishness is taking at the expense of others. Self-respect is honoring your needs while honoring theirs. You can be firm and empathetic at the same time. You can say, I get why you want this, but I can't do it right now, and still be kind. That's maturity. That's strength. Here's your experiment for the week. Pick one yes habit you've been stuck in. One small, seemingly meaningless thing you say yes to just to avoid a tiny disagreement. Flip it. Say no honestly. Don't dramatize. Don't weaponize. Just speak like a normal human. Watch the shift. The room will feel different. Your energy will feel fuller. Other people will start treating your choices like they matter. That's power. That's attraction. That's trust.